Hey guys, Caleb here. I'm just doing the reflection video and answers, so without further ado, would you like to ask me the questions now?
Sure. All right. First, what did you learn about the industry during your time in this course?
During my own personal research, I was actually learning about these tests going on involving an orangutan and the Xbox Kinect, where they would display some shapes from the Kinect on the ground, and the orangutan would associate the shapes with their colors. And I thought that it was really cool, and it also insinuated a lot for perhaps even the future of what we might experience ourselves with virtual reality, which is a really big thing now. So I thought that was cool.
Exciting stuff. Okay, so going forward, how would you apply the skills and concepts that you've gained to your future success, not only in your academic career, but in your professional career as well?
Well, one of the biggest things in this industry in particular, in the art one especially, is having a very good vision of what other people like based off of what they describe to you, or what they might tell you how they feel about it, or just a general description that doesn't really have anything else tied to it but just their physical description. And you need to be able to actually feel your way around, the color palette, the shapes of what they might have on their clothing, even how their hair lays, what their demeanor is like, and that's just for characters. It can be very different with monsters, an environment, or any other different pursuit of what you're into. But mine's art, like I said before, so that's what my main focus is to get the communication back and forth. And actually, in one of the other degrees in game design, I believe, there's a term called a emotion book, I think it is, and they use that as a mechanism between the designer and the person asking for their design as a sort of meeting to share what they want from the designer and what the designer knows how to do, all of that good stuff.
Okay, great. Great. And so the last question I have for you is if you could give the upcoming team or TEM classes, I'm sorry, some advice, what words of wisdom would you offer those students to help them get the most that they can from this experience?
Follow the schedule that you make in the beginning. That's a very big one. Like I said before, organization. Time batching is a really good one. You'll learn about that. It's practically just stating that the entire theory of multitasking is non-existent. Found that pretty cool. Um, but anyway, follow that. Make sure to make it as concise and dense as possible, however you like to do that. Just make sure that when you have a deadline to get things done, and to get things done in a time that you set aside for yourself, and not in a way that would be invading into your space of how you're going to get it done.
All right, so let's wrap it up. This is Caleb signing off.